streaming bam started. So we are ready to go as soon as you are ready.
I am so happy that after how many months have I had this fucking NZXT bullshit going on where I couldn't change everything?
Mhm.
All it took was me taking apart my computer and putting it back together 3 times in one day, and that fixed it. That's all I had to do.
Yes, take apart your PC 3 times. Yeah, that's nothing.
Uh, and I've seen something that really bugs me. I don't like the power supply cables to my graphics card. Now, I found one of these extensions that look much nicer. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know if you can see that. This is the 8-pin one. A friend of mine's got my old 6-pin one in red. So I could have one
Oh
black and
dear.
one red, or I could just get another one of these. I'll probably just get a black one and it'll be nice and yeah, because I've got that Joker theme going on again now. I quite like it,
Mm-hmm.
green and purple. And I'm going to get a strip of. I've got a spare RGB header on my motherboard that's 12 volts. So I'm just going to get another strip of cheap LED from Amazon, you know, that roll you can get,
Mm-hmm.
and just attach it to that. And it'll be sweet.
Snow, did you fart? God damn it. Oh,
Where's my.
God, it smells so bad. God, God, you stink. Get out of here. My God. Oh, you piece of shit.
Okay, apparently I've got new improved recipe moo milk, which I guess means it's
I found an improved recipe.
do not shake before you.
A little late. Oh, fuck.
Okay, I guess I better check the stream quickly.
Sure.
Is I can still hear that noise like crickets.
Fuck! I don't know what to do. Anything stop?
Just got to where you said anything stop. No. Oh, that sucks. The bit you pull to get it, that just fucking snaps in half. How am I meant to?
Your teeth. Do it. Pull with your teeth. Yeah! Dig in! Oh! Fuck!
That's scary.
Oh, that made my day. Oh, fuck. That's good shit.
Simple things. Okay, well, if anyone's watching, we can't do anything about the cricket orgy that appears to be going on in Gary's
Yeah, it's done in
room.
post. I literally do not know what's fucking going on. I can't figure out what the sound is.
Yeah, because I can't hear it at all when I'm not listening to the stream. So, oh wait, no, I just heard it then.
Fuck.
Yeah, I can hear it whenever you speak now. I'm listening for it.
Fuck.
Should we start the podcast?
He probably should.
Oh yeah, I remembered what the other film I watched was.
Yay.
Now I've got a chocolate beard.
Chocolate beard.
Okay, you ready?
Yep, whenever you are, I am good.
Greetings, guys, gals, and gamers. Welcome to episode 211 of the Gamesmen podcast. The Gamesmen are here to play roles, and I am playing the role of your host this week. My name is Dan Hardy Dan Natman, and with me as my stalwart sidekick is Gary Amorous89 Lever. How are you doing, sir?
I'm depressed, and you got milk on your shirt. And beard.
Yes, I do.
I can see it all over. Yeah, I can see it everywhere. It's on your beard. Yeah, get that off. I can't stare at that during this whole recording. It'll kill me.
That's 'cause how you made me open my chocolate. Oh, it's ruined. You ruined my Goonies shirt.
I didn't ruin shit. Oh, you blame the milk manufacturer for putting faulty plastic in your thing.
It's probably actually the carton manufacturer. It's probably made by Tetra.
Sure. I am Emerson 9. I am okay. That's where I'm gonna go. With that one. So, my week has been depressing. So I'm just gonna hand it over to Dan. Dan, how's your week been?
Painful.
Yeah, you want to tell people what pain you're going through?
Yeah, a while ago, I had a hernia repair over my liver, because that's where the hernia was. And I had to move some stuff the other day for my mum and her new lodger. So I did. It was a chest freezer and then a wardrobe with glass sides and fronts and doors and stuff. And that basically tore the scar tissue away from the mesh that they put into my stomach to hold my guts in, basically. And it's very, very painful. And the pills they've given me don't really help. So yeah, a lot of pain. Sorry if any of you are a bit squeamish. And yeah, I mean, the danger is parts of my gut might go through the hole and then get twisted and strangulated and rot and cause sepsis and then kill me. So hopefully that doesn't happen. But yeah, other than that, it's been quite busy actually, because Rory came round before the show last week, and then on Sunday, Lee came round, otherwise known as Solid Alcohol or DJ Leroy 85, which he doesn't use anymore. And then on Monday, my best mate Rich came round, and we played some stuff and got rather drink. And since then, it's just been lonely and quiet, and I've been in more and more pain.
Let me tell you about lonely.
You've got a rogue.
Yeah, that stays in his room all the time.
And dogs. I can't pet my fish. They don't like it.
My dogs aren't the same as a human being.
True, and my fish don't fart, and if they do, I don't smell it. So.
Fucking Snow, goddamn her. She's been very gassy lately. I feel bad for Stacy.
So, have you been watching anything, listening to anything?
Walking Dead, The Illness, that just finished up, actually. I finally watched it yesterday, I think. And, yeah, that is a really good season of that, so people should go watch it. It's really good. But yeah, I mean, other than that, Walking Dead's actually good this season, so that's good. It's been a while since they've actually had an actual good season. Podcast-wise, same thing. Female Criminals is the one I've been listening to. That's new, which is really good.
Now, what's that about?
Female killers. What do you picture whenever you think of a killer?
No, it's criminals. It's not even killers. It could be bank robbers.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Well, yeah.
They just started off with a killer.
The what was it? Cocaine grandmother?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was basically giving Pablo
Godmother, that's
Escobar
what it was, wasn't it?
a run for his money.
Mm.
Um,
But yeah, Parcast keeps coming up with like really good fucking podcasts.
yeah,
So
yeah, definitely.
yeah, they
Yeah,
they got
well,
shit that really interests me.
so far, definitely worth listening to. It's in its infancy. It won't take you long to catch up
No, I
because,
think they only got 3 or 4 episodes right now.
yeah, I think it's. Let me scroll. Oh no, that's the wrong one. All the way down to my. Yeah, there's 4 episodes, five if you include the welcome trailer, which is only a minute long. So let's not.
No, we're not gonna count that. We'll count real episodes.
Yeah, we've got Godmother. That's in 2 parts, and Little Old Lady Killer.
Yeah, they do a lot of two-parters in Parcast in general. Um, but yeah, I mean that's everything for me. So, Dan, you got to watch a movie finally that took you a while with a
Yes.
Marvel movie.
Well, before
The
that,
last shite. I'm sorry, I just saw that.
last week I tried to watch Annihilation several times and couldn't because I kept falling asleep. I've finally seen it. It's actually quite good. It actually reminds me a lot of the podcast Tannis. If you've been listening to Tannis,
Really?
this is a good companion piece to watch it with. Weird alien stuff happens. It's pretty cool. Um, yeah, I can't really give much away. But yeah, worth a look. It's weird. It's in theaters in the States and it's on Netflix in the UK. So yeah, maybe wait till it's not in theaters and watch it on Netflix. I don't think it's worth like what does it cost like $10 to go and see a movie?
Some places, yeah. Around here, it's like 7 to 8.
Yeah, I don't know if it's worth that. Hell, it took me 4 goes to watch it without falling asleep. So, but then I was very tired. Then last night I was going to go to bed and watch some Criminal Minds, but then I realised Doctor Strange was on Now TV, and I would nearly rented it the other day. Only I couldn't find anywhere that would allow me to rent it. So yeah, I finally watched Doctor Strange. Yeah, it's all right. I mean, I'm guessing most people that listen to this have probably already seen it. So
Probably.
yeah, not too sure about Benedict Cumberbatch's American accent. It kind of wanders a little bit. Um, but yeah, pretty cool. Basically, he plays a doctor whose surname is Strange, and he's a top-notch surgeon, neurosurgeon, I think, isn't he? Anyway,
Some kind of surgeon.
he ends up in a horrific car accident, and
Because he's an idiot and texts and drives.
yeah, and it fucks up his hands basically. He can't be a surgeon anymore, and he looks for a way to
Fix
heal it.
himself, yeah.
And then strange shit happens.
Right.
And last but not least, Transformers: The Last Shite, as I like to call it. The last night. Oh god, that was dark. I should have watched that last night. I'd have been out like a light. No,
I
I watched
haven't
it this
watched
morning.
Transformers movie in forever. Ever since it got racist and shit, I was like, no, I'm done with this shit.
Well, they've always been shit.
Oh, the first one was okay.
No, the first one was an object lesson in an objective lesson in why directors who have only ever directed adverts should not direct movies, and the way it just kept zooming in on what's her name's ass whenever she was like bending over a bike or something. I mean, it was almost softcore porn for Christ's sake.
And do you have a problem with that?
Well, yeah, when it's a film based off
If it's not on
whose sole
Pornhub, I'm not
existence.
having it.
No, when it's a film based off a set of children's toys, yeah, I do have a problem with it. I mean,
Yeah, they set it for older, people that grew up knowing Transformers instead of just kids.
Yeah, but
Why am I
Transformers,
even defending it? Transformers sucks so bad.
yeah, they're all shit, and they just seem to be getting worse. It was
Oh, it
it was
never getting worse.
interminably dull. Optimus Prime goes a bit bad for a bit, but then he gets better.
Watch out, Rogue's taking a
Uh,
shit. Sorry for
there's
announcing on the podcast.
there's fighting. There's if big robots fighting. Um,
No way.
yeah. There's a bloke in it who's got a love interest with someone else. A hot woman. It's pretty much the same. Bumblebee's in it. You get to hear
Yay.
his actual voice.
He got a voice?
Yeah, it turns out he's pretty much always had it, but uh, uh,
It was broken in the first couple.
yeah. Well, they get him a new voice thing, and it's not the
They
right
got him a
voice, and
voice
he rips
box.
it out. Yeah, they got him a new voice box, and then they put it in, and he speaks, and he's like, "This isn't my damn voice," in this kind of female voice. So he rips it out and throws it away. And then later on, when he's talking to Prime, it's his voice, not random stuff from the radio.
Cool.
So I've got no idea how that happened. And then he goes back to his normal scanning through radio stations to find exactly what he needs to say.
The fuck?
Anyway, it's a load of bollocks. I'm sorry. All of the Transformers films are bollocks. I don't know why I watched it. I think it was just. I know why it was. It was because I didn't want to get out of bed because I was in agony, and I just thought, "Fuck it, I'll watch this, and maybe I'll fall asleep." And I didn't. TV, a bit more Criminal Minds, because there's a few more episodes out. I was going to watch more Arrow, but Amazon's only got seasons 1 to 3 in the UK, and Now TV has only got season 5. So I don't really want to miss season 4. It just seems a bit of a silly way around to watch that. Stuff's going to be happening. I've got no idea what's going on. So I thought, fuck it. I'm going to swear a lot this time. Like, I just fuck. I'm just pain meds. I've got chocolate milk all over me, and I'm pissed off. Anyway,
Good.
podcasts. Female criminals, as we mentioned. Breach. Now, this is a sister podcast to Tannis and Rabbits.
What about the last game? Or the last game, the last movie? Do you not know about that one?
Yeah, I'm just thinking I've got the wrong one.
Okay. Because I
Yeah.
haven't heard of Breach.
The last movie. The last movie is a forget what I said about Breach. That's bollocks. I'm lying. The last movie is a podcast, a sister podcast with Tannis and Rabbits. You don't have to have listened to Rabbits at all, and you don't really have to have listened to Tannis. But they do reference stuff that happens in Tannis, and there are episodes in Tannis when they mention what happens in Breach. So
I really hate that they like make it like they're trying to make it so it's like, you know, this is real life shit that's going on. Like, this isn't
it's
really
audio
just a podcast.
drama. It's
I know, but they keep calling it a podcast. It's like, oh, you listen to my podcast and stuff. It's like, that's like us talking about people listening to our podcast on this podcast.
yeah, but it's also like the movie Nightcaller, which is all about people who phone into a late night radio that was shit. But anyway,
Exactly.
the reason why I quite like the last movie is because it's only like 6 episodes long. They put all of them out at once. The adverts don't change, but to make the adverts interesting, they've hidden a message into the adverts. Now, I don't know if anyone's actually sent in the right answer, but basically, it's a hexadecimal puzzle. You've just got to figure it out. It's fairly simple, so I imagine it's already been won. And you can win a T-shirt. And
I actually
mug and
haven't
other stuff.
listened, or like, I haven't even paid attention to the. I mean, and I'm at work, so it doesn't really help. But I haven't paid attention
Yeah.
to the adverts and stuff, so I don't even know what they hid in there.
Well, I think the first one he starts talking about a friend received a load of red envelopes with nothing in them, and they look back to see when he got them. I think that relates to the patterns of words. So, like on the first week, he got 5, and then nothing for a while, and then he got 3. So I think it's like that's a 5-letter word. The next one's a 3-letter word, and then you get loads of numbers basically, and the odd letter thrown in, which is quite obviously hex, and then there's a bit of Morse code at the end of one of them that's really fast, and I'm crap at Morse code, but I could just slow it down using Audacity. But I can't be asked to figure it out. I'll just look it
Right.
up at some point. Breach is a podcast, and I have been listening to it, and it's pretty fucking cool. It's about the biggest data breaches that have happened.
Okay.
So, yeah, there's only what's that? 5 episodes, and so far it's basically all been about the Yahoo hacks, when Russia and someone else, because they got hacked twice, and how the market changed. Well worth listening to. Each episode's round about 40 minutes to an hour. Actually, no, that one's half an hour. That one's 50 minutes, and the rest are an hour. So yeah, not too long. Well worth checking out. The next episode is coming. I don't know when. That might have just been all of it. Perhaps they're only doing. I don't know. All 5 episodes got released 5 days ago, so I don't know if there's going to be more. But well worth checking out. I rather enjoyed it. I'll let you know if there's any more. And then last but not least, in fact, by no means least, is the fantastic, the awesome, The Curious Cases of Rutherford and Fry.
Never heard of it.
No, this is a BBC podcast. It's actually a oh bollocks, that's the wrong button. It's on the radio generally at lunchtime, and basically they get people to send in sciencey questions and they answer them basically. So in one episode, they set out to discover why you get those. You get those traffic jams where there's a tailback, but for no apparent reason, and then it all just goes clears and you're driving off again. There's not been an accident, so that they researched into that. And the weird thing is that tailback, that travels at 12 miles an hour back in the other direction to the traffic. Always about 12 miles an hour. It's a bit weird. Then there's why gingers exist.
Okay. Why do you exist?
Yeah, another one is why do some people faint at the sight of blood or needles and things like that? They're short questions. Another one here is, can we shoot garbage into the sun? The answer to that is yes, we can, but it's stupidly fucking expensive.
Right.
There's a lot of episodes, but they're all about 15 minutes long. And there's 8 series. But it only seems like there's 4 or 5 episodes a series. Well worth listening to if you want something to fill. Actually, they get longer. Yeah. This one sounds interesting. Let's have a look at the show notes. It's about, does Kate Bush have a secret weapon that can kill? But yeah, go check it out. It's really funny. You might learn something. I haven't yet, but I've still enjoyed it. Um, so yeah, Gary, what have you been playing this week?
Well, I've been falling asleep during Monster Hunter this week.
No change there then.
No, not really. Um, Playing some Monster Hunter stuff, falling asleep stuff. Yeah. Played some Rocket League. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds mobile. Did a little bit of that. Um, Well, I went over American Dance last night, so I did some Super Hot VR, fucking killing shit and having fun and showing people how it's done. Um, then I did Box VR, which is crazy workout shit again. I did the same one I did last week, first time, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm kind of used to how this thing works, so it should be okay. Nope, it was fucking hard as fuck. It hurts. It really sucks.
Yeah, I need to get that.
Oh, it's good. I mean, it's a good fucking workout. Um, and
Although I
then,
think I'll wait until my hernia's healed.
yeah. I also played something because the one guy who was over at Dan's house, American Dan's house, last night was playing Thrill of the Fight. It's basically a boxing game where you fight people with boxing. Um, and geez, like my fucking back, like the middle of my back between my fucking shoulders hurts so bad. Oh, like I've never been worked so fucking hard trying to knock the fuck out of somebody. It it hurts. It really does. But it was a lot of fun. But my back is paying for it today. So yeah, I did that stuff. I did some workout stuff yesterday, so that's good. We Fit You did a couple things while working out with Stacy and everything. Um, but I got my new Wii Fit board and everything, so now I can do that. And my Wii Fit You thing board, whatever, told me I'm obese, so that's nice. Um, but yeah, we'll be using that more next week to do some exercises and stuff like that. But I got it set up so it works and everything, so that's good.
From a
Um,
beast to beast.
yeah. Um, I guess one of the biggest things we need to talk about this week is Far Cry 5. It's fun. I didn't know it was about a cult, and yeah, it's about a cult. And I'm like, I love cult stuff. So,
Me too. I can't wait to play it.
yeah, so you go in, like, you start off, you're supposed to arrest this guy. You go to arrest him, shit goes south, like it always fucking does. And like every other Far Cry game, you're running away, and then, somebody picks you up, and, now you're going around doing shit. And, yeah, the shooting's good. Uh, Whatever the fucking plan is that makes you, like, I don't know, it's like a euphoric thing. There are special enemies that are, like, high on this drug, and they're harder to kill because, I don't know, they don't feel pain or something like that. Um, but, that stuff's good. Uh, I don't have a bad thing to say about the game right now, but one thing that was great. So I've played this co-op with Boone and American Dan, and I was playing with American Dan the first day I got it, and so you get to a certain point, and apparently if they shoot you with this one bullet, and you're constantly being chased by people. So if you get shot by this one bullet, you pass out or whatever, and you progress in the story and everything. Well, I fucked that up. I glitched the game on accident, and I'm being chased by these people, and I'm like, yeah, we're gonna run, blah blah blah. And then I go to this shrine thing or whatever, and I go to interact with it, and then after that, we're both invincible. So
Huh.
we went around the map just fucking killing everyone. It was awesome. And then whenever he got off the game a bit later, I lost that. I was like, oh, god damn it. Because it was just fun fucking going around and punching people in the face or like punching a bear or something.
Now, is it still the case where if you're playing in co-op, the person who joins your game doesn't get any further in the story.
Yeah.
That kind of sucks.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb.
I mean, if you play like with one friend from start to the end,
Then you have to do it all over
and
again
you
with
have to
them.
do it all over again so they can get their achievements.
Yeah,
Or
but I think they still can like get weapons and all that kind of stuff, so they could like literally start the game with like the best shit, which would be kind of cool. Um, like I got a silencer on my pistol. So this, hold on. Well, first I'll say this. So I got a silencer on my pistol and my rifle and stuff. You can buy a silencer for your fucking shotgun. I don't even know how that's supposed to work, but you can put a silencer on your fucking shotgun. So, and you can put a fucking scope on your shotgun. I'm like, none of this makes sense. So, yeah, you can do that. I'm wondering if I can put a
yeah.
fucking silencer on RPG. Let's try that one out. But yeah, like the game is a lot of fun. There's so much stuff you can do. It's completely. There are a couple things piss me off. Like in the game, like it used to be, they would show you a shit ton of stuff on the map, and they
Mhm.
barely show you anything, and it really sucks because like I don't know where to go or do to like find the stuff that I need to or want to, and that sucks. They don't really like you travel into areas that have different animals, and you'll see like signs on a road for like a cougar or a deer or something. But it's not as easy to find stuff out that you would want to, or find the things that you need, or uh, like I don't know. I've picked up maps and stuff, and it doesn't show you like where collectibles or anything are on the map. Um, they do have a funny joke at the beginning of the game where you have to go climb a tower like you do in Ubisoft games, and you get to the top, turn the thing on. He's like, "Don't worry, I'm not gonna make you do this all the time." And I haven't climbed the tower since. So Ubisoft fucking making a joke at themselves because that's all they fucking do in their games.
Yeah, I've seen little screenshots where there's like references to things like PUBG. There's a dead guy with a frying pan in his hand, and
I did
and
find a frying pan.
stuff.
I was like, "Why can't I pick this up? This is a one hit kill." So yeah, I mean, the game is a lot of fun. Story so far is interesting. It's set up like Wildlands was. It's like, somebody controls a territory on the map, and
Hmm.
apparently these are all like siblings of the guy that's called the father, basically the main bad guy of the game. And like,
Yeah, the head of the Doomsday cults.
yeah. And so yeah, like you have to go after them and stuff. I haven't gotten close enough to do much, but that's another thing is like they don't really tell you anything. So it's like you can't tell what you really need to do or whatever, which is just weird in, Ubisoft game because normally like they give you a fucking, handful of stuff to, look at like we'll go with like Assassin's Creed Syndicate or whatever, it's like fucking 1,000 things on the map and this game has nothing on it. There's nothing at all. And I'm like, I don't understand this. This is not how Ubisoft does stuff. So, yeah. But, I mean, it's fun. I love it. It's great. Definitely, definitely a good Far Cry game. So, yeah, pick it up. And the thing that sucks, I bought it on Steam, but you can't play it because it's fucking Uplay fuckers.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But the last thing I'm going to talk about, and I'm going to move into you doing this, is A Way Out. We started playing it, and you were streaming it.
Yes. Only no one could hear you because something went weird.
Huh. But,
Although they
yeah.
might have been able to hear you through my controller because I couldn't stop that from making a noise.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was coming through the controller. I forgot about that. um, so far, the amount that we played, it's good. We need to play more. Hopefully, we play some today, tomorrow, whatever. Um, but yeah, it's interesting so far. But yeah, we gotta get further in. I don't know what else you want to say about it right now. I don't really have too much of an opinion.
Um, yeah, I've been enjoying it. A lot of it is kind of predictable. In fact, there was times when I said the line just before the character said it because it was that predictable. And but yeah, it's kind of cool. There's bits that reminded me of Shawshank Redemption. There's um, it's yeah, you're breaking out of a prison. Don't know what happens after that, but
Right.
because when you start the game, you're reminiscing. There's two of you in a plane talking about when they met and stuff like that, and it's pretty cool. You've got to um, help each other out. So there's one point where Gary had to go and steal a screwdriver, so I had to first of all distract the nurse
Yeah, and
and
I
then
just like go
distract the
up on a
guard.
roof because fucking threw it out a window.
Yeah, yeah. There was an annoying part where neither of us could hear each other. But that was probably more to do with Discord than the PS4, since we weren't using PS4 chat.
Yeah, that's right. We're using Discord.
Um, but yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I think the price point's around 20, £20. I think I'm not sure. How much is it?
Man, I thought it was 30 or 40. I want to say
Hmm.
30. I
Yeah, it's
think it was
definitely not
30.
a full price release.
Yeah, which is good, and the fact that you get to play the game with a friend with only having one copy. That's like awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because I picked it up. I'm like, I'm gonna play with Dan. I'm gonna play with American Dan. You know, anyone I can play with. So I want to see how much this game sells and if it's a real success and everything. Especially like the fact that they're letting you play with a friend without them buying the game.
Yeah, definitely. Why isn't it showing up on Steam?
I don't wait. It's
I'm sure it had a PC release.
it would be on Origin.
Of course.
Oh yeah, fucking EA. Yeah, but it's an Origin game. Actually, I bought it on the PC first, and I went fuck, and I was like, I need to get a refund, so I went and did a refund right after I just bought it, and then I go in to the PS4. I was like, I want to play on PS4 because I can play with well, I could play with you and American Dan either way, really, but I don't know why I wanted to get on the PS4.
Yeah, well, it is on Origin. It is $30.
Okay, yeah, so
Um,
that's what I bought it for.
it's got middling reviews. PC Gamer 3 out of 5 stars. Metacritic 4 out of 5 stars. So we'll see. I think a lot of people are probably complaining because it's not very long, but then it's not.
It's not full price either.
Yeah,
It's $30.
yeah.
Like,
Uh,
I mean, are you expecting a AAA fucking release for $30? And you know,
Mind you, Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. Well, that's not very long either, but
really?
that's really good.
Oh yeah, I guess what is that? Probably like an 8-hour game or something like that.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure. Um, but apparently, the creator Joseph Fares says that the PS4 is holding PC development back.
Fucking PS4.
Yeah, consoles.
You got a chicken dinner yet?
No.
God damn it, Dan.
So yeah, I've been playing some PUBG. When Rory was round, he was on my laptop. I think I mentioned that anyway. Yeah, some more of the full fat game and some of the mobile version. Um, yeah, I've definitely noticed there's a lot more people that can shoot me very quickly compared with the first few games I played. Um,
Oh,
so
American Dan showed me something yesterday. You can get like an emulator thing on your PC, and you can play the mobile version on your PC
is it
using a
called
mouse
Blue
and keyboard.
Stacks?
I don't remember. I think there's a couple different ways you can actually do it.
But yeah, other than that, Rich and I, we have a tradition of getting drunk and playing Call of Duty. So we did that on Monday night. We got very drunk and stuck because we were too drunk to play. But we had a great time, and oh god, it's the first time I've played it with my new setup, and damn, it looked good. Uh,
But it looked like something back from the 40s.
yeah, but it was at 120 frames per second. I guess that is it for what we've Call of D, just Call of the D. Um, sorry, that is it for what we've been up to. So, for those listening on the podcast, we're going to take a break and we'll be back with the news. Okay. I'm so itchy. I'm itchy everywhere. Like my entire body is itchy. I think I'm allergic to one of my new pills.
Fuck.
Anyway, news. Right, I'll go first. It's probably best I go first because I sleep so much. Near Automata was almost cancelled.
For
Um,
such a dumb reason.
yeah. No technical issues or anything like that. But Yoko Taro, the director behind,
The guy
um,
wears the stupid fucking moon mask thing.
yeah, like the Drakengard series and Near Automata. Apparently, he's quite eccentric when it comes to his habits, and he often proclaims that money is all he needs to start working on a video game. But there was a bit of an issue with Platinum Games. They start their workday at 9:30 in the morning. Oh, that's early.
That is
Now
not
he
early at all
says,
for times I've fucking gone into work.
as a freelancer, he can't wake up that early. So, and they had a month where they were continually arguing about him coming in late, and it was about to be cancelled because their start time was too early, and it's not a joke. Um,
Pretty
Luckily,
sad.
that problem is no longer an issue because at Platinum Games they now have flexi time, basically, your rolling schedule where you roll up when you like, as long as you do enough work. Um, you could turn up at 4 in the morning and go home really early, or you could turn up at 4 in the afternoon and work all night.
I mean, when I worked at Elliott, we got to go, we had flex time, whereas you start either like 7, 8, or 9, and then, you work your 8 hours, or your 8.5 hours because you take a lunch. But, yeah.
But yeah, the director, Yoko Taro, he admits that he has no idea why Near Automata became a success in the way that it did. But it's done well enough that Square Enix now consider it a main franchise with
Wow.
more products in the near future. See what I did
Ha. Ha. Ha.
there? Yeah, what's next, Gary?
I'm making that the fucking title of the damn fucking episode. Uh, so PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is getting a new map. A small map.
Yes.
A
Yes.
quarter of the size of the regular map. I don't know if it's going to be 100 people still or not. I don't think it says anything like that in here. But they have said if you've been keeping up with all things PUBG, you may have already seen some screenshots and even a short clip from our upcoming 4x4 map. We promise you that would be, damn it, that you would get a chance to try the new map very early on, and we are delivering on that promise. We haven't released content so early in its development since our alpha testing stage. We're doing this because we want to start getting your feedback as soon as possible and drive the development in the right direction.
Now, unfortunately, the only way to actually play that when it starts next week is by getting a key. So,
Mm.
good
Yeah,
luck.
the project is called Codename Savage. So yeah, but it starts
Yeah.
on April 2nd, and I'm guessing they didn't do it on the first because like this isn't April Fool's joke, we swear. But it's gonna go from the 2nd to the 5th, starting 7 p.m. Pacific time and ending on 4 a.m. on the 5th Pacific time.
Yeah, I think it is going to be still up to 100 people. So, yeah, it's going to be pretty intense because
Oh
you're all going to
god,
be.
the quarter of the size of the map
Yeah.
and 100 people. There's gonna be a lot of people dying really quick. um, but yeah, I mean, I'm kind of like I'm excited to kind of try that out because,
Yeah,
well, I
I
just hate not, I go like most of a match not seeing anybody.
yeah.
And I'm
I
like,
also want to
doo-doo.
play the new event stuff, which I think is the bigger teams. That would
Hmm,
be pretty cool.
like what, like teams of 8 or something like that instead of like 4?
Yeah, I think so.
Huh, cool. But that's basically it for that. I'm not seeing anything too memorable to say other than that. So, Dan,
Yeah. Well, I remember Red Faction Gorilla.
I
Well,
do.
um, THQ Nordic have announced plans to basically bring it back, and this isn't me with a terrible pun this time. This is THQ Nordic. They're calling it Red Faction Gorilla Re Mars Turd because it's set on Mars. Um, it's basically going to have updated graphics, improved lighting, shading, post processing, and support for 4K resolutions. If you don't know anything about it, it's about a guy who gets a job working in mines on Mars, and then basically stuff happens with the Earth Defense Force, and
No,
you
I
end
got
up.
Red Faction Armageddon. I don't have Gorilla. Damn it.
Well, I do.
I can play it.
um, so yeah, you play by blowing. It's pretty cool. Virtually everything is destructible, and it's pretty fun. It's a good campaign. The carnage is incredible. I mean, you can just flatten buildings, and the great thing is if you already have the game on Steam, well, then you'll get the upgrade for free. If you don't have the game on Steam, then you're probably gonna have to buy it, but it's not going to be very expensive. In fact, let's just see how much it is at the moment. It might be worth picking up before. No, it's 14.99 at the moment, so it's up to you.
14.99 is not much if you're gonna get a remastered version. I'm sure they'll raise the price if you let it go.
Yeah. Oh, and also, if you hear this in time, there's a weekend deal on Frontier Games, so Elite Dangerous is pretty cheap.
Yeah,
Go
Elite
buy it.
Dangerous. You didn't play Elite Dangerous this week?
No, it's 8.99. Damn, that's good. It's more than half
Wow.
price. Um, well, less than half price. Anyway, yeah. Well, that is almost it for the news. So, Gary, what is our last little snippet?
Well, Lindsay Lohan's back in the fucking news again. I don't
It
know how many
seems like
times we fucking brought her up on this podcast. But I saw it, I was like, oh, we gotta keep it fucking going. Because back
yeah,
in 2014, Lindsay Lohan,
no
uh,
13.
well, she filed the lawsuit or whatever, tried to sue them, in 2014. But yeah, back in 2013 is whenever everything really started. So, fuck, she tried to get an appeal against GTA 5 again for them or her thinking that they're using her likeness in GTA 5. Again, she won't stop. She really needs money. Honestly, just give her something, because at this point I'm just tired of fucking seeing this. Um, but yeah, she got a 6 hour zero vote on the 29th of March for the appeal, which they say here the court appeals ruled the depiction was nothing more than cultural comment. So she's not gonna get anything. I just find it funny that we have to fucking keep doing this. But
Yep.
let's see. Lohan was upset over the game character Lacey Jonas, who was felt who she felt was a look and sound alike.
The ruling stated that artistic renderings are indistinct satirical representations of the style, look, and persona of a modern beach-going young woman, and it's not reasonably identifiable as the plaintiff.
I'm sorry, Lindsay Lohan. This video game character is much hotter than you.
Yeah, you wish you looked there.
Right. Honestly, that's it. Just need to bring up she fucking did it again. So yeah. That's it for news. So
Okay, well, with that, it is on to the cleanup. And last week we asked you a TGM quest, but we forgot to remind everyone in Discord, so we're going to ask it again. What's the most you've ever spent on a game?
quite a lot.
Yep. Emails, speak pipes, voicemails, all very easy this week. We didn't get any, but we did get some.
Yeah, I'll start us off.
Why is that in binary?
Hold on. I'll get to that. So starting off with Teflon 12, he says so much Breath of the Wild and a little PUBG. How do you play PUBG? We'll have a larger list next week as my dad and my brothers are visiting.
Next up, it is the one, the only John Mouse, who's been playing some FIFA 18 in Pro Clubs mode. Rainbow Six Siege. Always happy with to team up with folks on PS4 for tea hunts and a little Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yay. The Real Defoe says Dying Light and Far Cry 5, which I have added him on Uplay. So if he wants to play, I can play with him.
Ironhander's been playing some Diablo 3 and Monster Hunter World. He's been doing some Elder Dragon farming. And he almost has his Immortal Death Knight build done.
That must be part of Diablo 3. Next up is JSO's Lifelike. 3-man Vol. 3-man Vol Hazak hunts with only 2 conscious people. Fuck you, Steve.
What kind of a person would fall asleep in the middle of a game?
I don't know. Some tired person. Fuck off!
Next up it is Boondock Brat, who's been playing Far Cry 5 and Diablo 3.
The biggest dick in the world this week. Zero Wing put in here. I tried to download this soundbite actually, so I could actually like do it, but I couldn't. So in Japanese he put Monster Hunter Voodoo. And in binary, he puts 01000010011101. I'm not going through this whole fucking thing. Anyway, I put it into Google and it came out to be Burnout Paradise Remastered. Fuck you.
Huh. Mr. Rain has been playing Rocket League, um,
Oh, Darkness too.
Darkness 2, and Nom Nom Galaxy,
It sounds like me right now. I'm
which
pretty
I think
num
I've
num.
played. Isn't that about soup?
I don't know. Last but not least, and I do not see any more in our Discord, so, Big Rob029, he says, Rocket League, Sea of Thieves, a little PUBG Mobile, Monument Valley 2, and Mario Run. Oh, okay. LOL, I can't do wingdings on here.
That's a font.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the fuck is that?
I just realised I didn't type in Sea of Thieves. I played some of that this week.
Ah, okay.
It looks absolutely gorgeous, but the same pirate kept killing me and sinking my ship. And I even offered her a banana in the Netherworld, but
I
it's
did
a,
hear that is not easy on your own.
no, it's not. Oh, well, Gary, any shout outs?
Um, Everyone that's been keeping me sane this week, people that are dealing with me falling asleep while playing Monster Hunter, stuff, I don't know. I'm sure there's something that makes me happy out there. Dan, you?
Yeah, my mate Dickie, Lee, and Claire, all who came to visit me
Oh,
earlier on
Claire came too.
this week. Yeah,
Nice.
it was great to see you guys, and yeah, Lee's definitely coming to Morocco, so sweet.
Awesome.
Okay, Gary, web for the week to come. Where can people find you?
RSA9, next was live on Twitter and Uplay, since I'm doing that now. Emerson_89 is Steam, Emerson1289 is Nintendo Network and Origin, and Emerson0289 is PSN and Twitch, and you everywhere.
Well, pretty much everywhere Gary just said, I am Hardly Dan. So yeah, just type that in. I got 5 new friend requests on my Switch the other day,
Wow.
all
What
through
is that?
Twitter
What is
and
that?
Facebook. Hardly Dan.
But,
Or
no, I was gonna say.
6969, 4298, 4281.
Yay. Alright. I guess I should go through the laundry list.
Yeah.
Alright, you can find us on our website, which is thegamesman.com. Facebook is the Gamesman Podcast, or Facebook.com/thegamesman. You can send us voicemail at the RPG hotline, which is 412-267-RPG1 or 412-267-7741. You can send us a speakpipe at speakpipe.com/TGMRPG. Our email is thegamesmanrpg. Our Twitter is at the Gamesmen RPG. You can send in hashtag TGM check or TGM request, or go to our Discord, join that because it's awesome and we got a lot of awesome people. Our YouTube is youtube.com/Gamesmen RPG. Our Twitch is twitch.tv/Gamesmen RPG. And we got a new follower, which is Shona40. Our Mixer is mixer.com/Gamesmen RPG. Our Podbean is thegamesrpg.podbean.com. And we got a new follower there, which is PBGA0AC33X. You can get us on Stitcher. Well, no, I don't think you can get us on Stitcher or iTunes still, because it sucks. But the VG Hub is where you can find all of our affiliates and stuff who do show up on iTunes and Stitcher and shit. And then you can find Dan and I on the Gamesmen.com/charity events once I get over myself and sign up for Extra Life. So, yeah, go support us, and, well, most of all, go support kids. But Dan, that's it.
Okay, well, that will do it for episode 211. So, on behalf of Gary Amorous89 Lever, I am Dan Hardy, Dan Natman, and together we are the Gamesmen. And until next time, we ask,
what role will you play? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Stop the recording and export it out to a MP3.
I'm so fucking itchy. Oh,
Hmm.
I might just have a bath with some soothing.
I'm gonna
Anything
stop
soothing.
the stream right now.